an um, ancient idea where, just like to live, you had to carry your water and you had to chop wood. That was just like daily shit you had to do to stay alive, right? So like this balance of like recognizing, hey, like going to work, you're chopping wood and carrying water. You have to do that, but that doesn't have to take away or be separate from this spiritual endeavor, this spiritual existence. So, I mean, I don't know if that was a comment or a question, but yeah, if you could talk maybe like, or just elaborate on that and the state of no mind once again, that'd be helpful for me.
I would argue that the chopping wood and the carrying water, the household duties, are the vortex, are the doorway to get to it. In the same way that someone who is not very flexible or not very vital in their body and they've never done yoga before, it's said that they're actually going to have a more profound experience than someone who can like make themselves a pretzel. Because if I can easily make myself a pretzel, I'm not challenged. My mind's going to start to wander towards my grocery list or like what's going on later today, But if I'm having trouble even touching my toes, I am completely immersed in that moment. My breathing's deep. I am challenged. So in the same way, I think it's this concept that you want to get to enlightenment through the daily tasks. It's not that you separate yourself and sit in this cave to meditate. And in fact, like how much wealth do you need to actually have the luxury of not having a householding life? Like that's not the average. That's the 1%. I mean, or it's not. When I was in Rishikesh last year and saw all these swamis, it was really beautiful actually seeing the swamis walk down the street in their orange robes and hearing the stories about how they did just leave their family and they left all their belongings and they committed and dedicated their lives to just roaming the streets, and if they get food, they get food, but they're just in prayer all the time. So I guess you don't have to be the 1%. But there's that. But I do think that there is this beautiful river that can lead to an open doorway through the practice of living your daily life. Because how often do you get into arguments with people in your house? I mean, that is very real with the pandemic right now. Like, we are all bickering. Everybody's bickering, right? And isn't that the most important time to step into your higher self? Isn't that the most important time to receive the lessons of the higher guru, saying, okay, this is a challenging moment. How can I use my tools of self-awareness and self-consciousness and liberation and knowledge of self to move through this and to have this blossom into a beautiful flower? Because if we separate the spiritual practice from like daily life, it's not serving the daily life. It's like, okay, I got all this bullshit happening, but now I'm going to go in my yoga room and like breathe and come back out and you still got the stress. So I think of life, or I try to remember to think of life as this gift from the teacher, that every interaction with every human being is a lesson, it's a teacher. There's a teacher infused in the moment. And I can have so much resistance to whatever's happening. But if I stop and take a deep breath and then say, oh no, this was given to me specifically for me in this moment to apply my yoga principles to this challenge, I think is a beautiful way to get to enlightenment. Because normal life and stresses isn't really going away. And it's not the stress and the chaos of life that causes suffering. The only thing that causes suffering is your mind's reaction to life. So we get the mind right, and then you're not suffering anymore. People can be dying all around you. This is Arjuna. So if you guys are familiar with the Bhagavad Gita, which is this beautiful epic, it's actually part of the Mahabharata, the largest book in the world. I don't even know how long it is, but it's the largest book in the world in Sanskrit. And within there is a chapter called the Bhagavad Gita, which is the story of Krishna and Arjuna on this chariot. And Krishna is the chariot driver and Arjuna is like the warrior, and he's going to battle. And it's the conversation that they have while he's in the chariot. And on the way he says, Krishna, I cannot go to battle. Like, I'm supposed to go fight my uncles and aunts. It's like these warring families. But he's on the opposite side, and he's supposed to go kill his family. And he's like, how can I do it? And it's this beautiful, epic verse in poetry. You should all read it if you haven't, about how to show up and do what your dharma, do your work without attachment, without suffering. So no matter what's happening around you or transpiring around you, you are unaffected. You are always in a state of peace. And everyone has the ability to do this. It just takes training. Yoga, meditation, eating well, it's just training. There's that. And then about I feel like the no mind kind of falls into that same space that, like I said before, so often we are preoccupied with past or future. If you stop and just close your eyes for a moment, guaranteed, you're either going to be thinking about the past 10 seconds ago, day ago, or you're going to be anticipating the future. Or you're going to be like, whoa, look at that chaos. Oh my God, there's like 10 people talking in there. I can't focus. Let's try right now. Just like 1 minute. Just sit nice and tall and close your eyes and just watch what's in there.